Are they frozen? Are they frozen? Are they frozen? Hey, I got the trailer hooked on and I'm headed your way, okay? No, I got fuel on this truck that's warm and has treatment in it. So I'll just meet you over there at the hangar. All right, see you in a second. Bye. Leak. So like you take the hook, you fold it over sideways, and then you start like going like that right down the middle, and it rolls up faster. So I don't know if I can hold on to the tail. You can try it if it'll make it or not. But. Welcome back. In this video, Andrew and I are going to be tackling hauling hay and straw to the Amish auction. I'm going to be hauling off with a load of straw a day before they usually unload stuff, because he said he was going to be there to unload today, and it just worked out that way. So I'm going to be taking off with a load, and actually today's the day that Andrew's going to film his choring video.
Hey, big boy. Just like a bunch of teenagers.
So we're filming 2 different days today. We don't just wear the same clothes all the time. But I needed to start this video because part of this video is hauling the straw. So we're actually down to about 80 bales of straw. I kind of formed an opinion about what I think about these little big square bales, these 3x3 by 7.5-ish square bales. I like them. Am I going to have a baler next year for them? No, but I don't really think I have a whole bunch of hay next year that could be really baled up. Maybe I might be able to get some custom done again. But will I be considering a 3x3 big square baler? Yes, because the price of the hay when it's in a 3x3x7 bale is kind of making me want to move away from small square bales. If I make that transition or not, I'm not sure. But for the time and value wise, these work pretty good. I mean, yeah, and they haul really well. Hey, that sounds like we might be full.
That's critter hole. I don't think I'm going to stand in here much longer. I think you get the idea. We'll be back when we're done.
Just, I mean, most of them with the rock is just fine. That's what that's going to do. Watch it. Nothing like slop ruts. Are they frozen? Are they frozen? Are they frozen? They're a little frozen. Not bad though. You think you can push them?
Nope.
There you go, son.
That's all it took.
So we came down here to the Seymour Amish auction, bring them hay. So we're actually hauling hay to 2 different Amish auctions. But we're unloading ourselves here tonight. What do you think the smart way of moving stuff is tonight? Yeah, I don't know if I can come back down here tonight anyways either. It'll be dark. So in these 2 days that Andrew and I are hauling to the 2 Amish auction is we're going to be trying to take somewhere around 80 bales to auction, maybe a little more than that. And well, I've got the straw delivered, so we took 48 straw bales to auction too. So that's quite a bit of hay to sell in one weekend. Usually I try and dole it out a little thinner than that. I always just try and dabble a little hay to auctions all the time. But prices are strong right now, and I'm wanting to try and clean up a couple of piles. So we're gonna run up the road here. Kind of got a game plan for tomorrow. Andrew has to chore in the morning, but we're gonna get going at a good time. Another early morning hay haul down here to Seymour. Andrew's choring this morning, which you guys saw one of Andrew's choring videos here just a little bit ago. I don't think he's got to chore that much. So the plan was to meet at my house here in about a little over an hour to keep hauling hay today. So I figured I'd sneak down here first thing this morning, bring another 14 bales down here. We might bring another 2 loads down here. It just depends on how the rest of the day goes, which you guys will find out because we're again going with us. But they're getting me unloaded, and their auction is on Saturdays. So I think their auction is the first weekend of every month. Don't quote me on that though. Straw pile's getting kind of small. I don't know if I can. Oh, I'll get Bandit going. Oh, come on, girl. Jumper cables. Cold weather and hauling, sometimes I just... Andrew's on his way. He said he's a little scared that truck might be trying to gel up. So hopefully he makes it here. Should have treated diesel in it, but hasn't been ran that much, so I don't know if it had a full tank of treated diesel in it. One problem semi-solved. What did you just do? Look at you. She's kind of sputtering, isn't she?
That's what I put in it about twice as much as it.
So the issue is, for people that don't know, is when it gets cold, and it's really not that cold. Basically, the diesel fuel gets cold and waxy and will plug fuel filters. Well, usually if you can get the truck started and you let it warm up, you don't got much of an issue. But Dad apparently put a new fuel system on this truck.
And there's where the fuel filters are now. 1, 2.
How on earth are those supposed to warm up in the engine bay when they're underneath the bed of the truck? It's like, hopefully some warm fuel warms that up and we just doused it with house and other stuff. I think I got some 911 at the shop too, so I don't know. I got a heat gun. Maybe we have to go get a heat gun and put a heat gun on that thing right now. I don't know. So, trucks. So, what we've decided to do is we loaded some hay onto the trailer that I'm running, and if you can hear it, you can't hear it because the Black Dodge just quit. We ran to go get a heat gun to try and get those filters unplugged. So we're gonna heat gun it for a minute. And if this doesn't work, we might just, I don't know, all with one truck for today. Put Andrew's truck on this trailer, but if it don't start, then it don't start. We're gonna be messing with it more than it's worth. You guys are recording. We decided to say no to that truck, and he's barely being able to get it pulled in here. Knock a little bit off the back end of this.
He's back, but the trailer shrunk. Huh. Interesting. I put 8 bales up like that, hoping the bottoms would freeze a little bit and not stick to the trailer.
So I leave a GoPro with Andrew saying, hey, film trying to ungel that truck, and he forgets the GoPro in the tractor. It's the first time that's ever happened.
Right.
That's what, yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, it won't be that interesting anyways, you know, when I go over there, it's like I'll just take a load over there. Well, I lost a wheel bearing on the way over there on the trailer, about caught the trailer on fire. Had to single it out. I took a picture of it. Here's your picture or whatever. Yep, pretty much losing your wheel bearing on the trailer. When you're hauling hay, really slows things down. Luckily, we made it to Walker Welding's weld shop. So, ended up getting Andrew's trailer on Andrew's trailer so we can haul a little bit more hay.
You don't know a fun fact?
What's that?
I wasn't pulling it, but somebody was pulling this trailer and actually had fire coming out of the back axle.
Let's just not talk about that. so at this point today, and I tried to get more fuel filters for this fast system, but apparently you can't get those in town. So why don't you, I'll sit in the truck, load this, and then if you start loading that trailer, I'm hungry, okay. And I drank your water too that you had in my truck, so I'll have to replace your water. I don't know if I've got any bottled waters right now anyways either. I'll see what we got. Oh, you know why I drank it? I should show YouTube this. Casey's, you're climbing up my list here. Because, well, not really, but no blueberry donuts. And I go to take a drink of my coffee, and I got a fancy coffee this morning. I got one of those cappuccinos. I go to take a drink of it, and I'm like, that's a little thick. That is like pure slime. That's what came out of your cappuccino machine.
That's not this piling up.
Yeah, and that ain't cold either. Like, it ain't frozen. Like, that was disgusting. And I can't drink hot coffee, so I have to wait until it cools down a little bit. Otherwise, I wouldn't run back in and got another one. Stories of the day. Yeah, I'll hold the brakes for you. This truck does sound better though with this fuel system, and it's got a new injection pump on it. Okay, loaded. Here we go. Getting to be a good little bit of hay over here. So Andrew took off. We're gonna try and sneak down south with one more load of hay from each of us and then call it. But yeah. Well, we got one last load of hay on. By the end of this trip, I'll have probably 320 miles of hay hauling adventures today. Well, May. Hola. My fluffy dog got a haircut today. Looking like a princess instead of a homeless lady. Bandit, you're just a tail wagger. So recap, we had an adventure of a day. Started out with the skid steer. I wasn't there at the first auction. Showed up pretty quickly after I got there. Truck's gelling up and losing a wheel bearing. It was just a day hauling, but I was trying to get 80 bales hauled today, or 80 round bales to auction. We're going to be at 370-ish, 72 probably, 70-ish. A little shy of that, but for what happened, wasn't bad. Got all that straw delivered, so, and trailer to a welding shop to get fixed. I think that's gonna end it for this video. It was mad rush, good hauling day. That's all I gotta say about that. See you in the next one. That horse and buggy was pulling an air tank. Must have air brakes.